acrylic on your toes?
No.
Oh, it's cute.
Thank you.
That's your real toenails? Mm-hmm. Wow. Your toenails are long.
They are. I be having to get
your pinky toenail is really long.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have one.
At all?
It's like, this is like, just the little tiniest, like you can't even see it. Like it's basically not there. Like if I clip my pinky toenail, I'm basically clipping the whole nail off.
Really?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel like that.
That's crazy. Yeah. You have nice toenails. You have nice toenails. That is so crazy. Why are you not selling feet pics?
What?
No, for real. Do you know how much money you can make?
No, how much?
A lot. A lot.
You selling feet pics?
Yes. If I had the feet for it, I'm telling you.
Well, there's guys out there with feet pics. Well, I mean, somebody I know used to be. He's not a feet fetish.
It's people, they like it.
That is hilarious.
No, but you have really nice toenails.
Thank you.
That is so.
Where do you sell feet pics at?
They have websites. I think they have like websites called feetpics, footpics.com. Wow. Like they have websites
make a lot of money for it.
OnlyFans. Yeah. DMs.
What do you do? Just like
take pictures of your feet.
And
take pictures of your feet in heels. Take pictures of your feet like in the mirror. Take pictures of your feet.
That's interesting.
You should look into it.
I should.
Yeah.
I do always get compliments on my feet.
Really?
Yeah, men like putting my feet in their mouth.
Really?
Seriously.
And you let them?
Yeah, of course. I like it.
Oh, okay.
You never had nobody put their feet in your mouth? Yeah. I said that wrong.
Yeah. And no.
Really?
Ew, it feels yucky.
It's something you gotta get used to.
I don't like wet feet.
I think it was just, maybe it'd be in the moment.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then you don't like your ankles though.
I don't, but they can put my feet. I don't know.
No, I'm saying if you know, do the foot pics, would it bother you about your ankles? Okay.
Because I feel like I have nice ankles. I just feel like it's too small for my body.
Oh. No, but you should look into it because you have nice feet.
Hey stranger. Welcome back to the Hey Stranger Network podcast. Today we will be talking about brand representation. And so this came about this topic came about because it's been literally all over the blog that Steve Harvey has shared something on Twitter, and everyone was in an uproar because they're like, no, this can't be Steve Harvey. It was very negative.
When I saw that, I was literally like, it ain't no way Steve wrote that.
Yeah.
I'm like, Steve ain't say that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pull it up.
So he was like, he said, what comedian is not funny to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
what comedian never made you laugh? Something like that.
He said a comedian you didn't find funny at all.
Okay, a comedian you didn't find funny at all.
And that everyone was like, no, like that's like, why would he share that? Like, that's just like insane. That the fact that he would even share that.
Especially being a comedian himself.
Yeah.
It's like, are you serious?
Right.
Like, that's rude. Because you know people are going to attack that person.
Yeah.
And you are so positive. That's what everybody was thinking is like, this is Steve. He's supposed to be encouraging us.
Yeah.
Not getting people,
Uncle Steve.
Yeah. But, when they posted that, a lot of people was like, oh, this comedian's not funny. Like, bringing down other comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically Steve responded and he was saying like, no, like my whole brand is like uplifting. It's encouraging, it's positivity. Like that's just really what I stand on. That's what I stand for. But more of the story, it was, I guess, someone who worked for him and they were trying to like get him some engagement or something. Yeah. So I guess they thought that was a good one. More of the story, Steve fired him. Hey, go get some employment.
He said you was trying to get unemployment. Now you gonna get some unemployment.
He's so funny. He talking about some we got him doing it himself.
Selfie. It was a video.
Right. Uncle Steve funny. But yeah, so I mean I feel like that sparks up a lot because like when you are trying to build your brand or just trying to build like basically the representation of who you are and what you stand for, I feel like that just plays a big part. So it just matters, like when you are building a brand, it matters how you appeal to the public eye, because you have to think a brand is a business. You know, like it's just certain, how can I say this, certain strategic things that you want to do in order to build your brand up. You want to be likable. What else? You want to be likable. You want to be relatable. You want to be interesting, but still kind of like mysterious in a way. Mm-hmm. So like things of that sort, I feel like it's just still strategic things that you want to do. So yeah, you want to engage with the people that you want invested into your brand or who you are, or your business, but you still want to, you know.
Yeah. And I definitely feel like you gotta make sure the people you're hiring are aware. That's the thing. So this also happened recently with Neo, him saying that the apology that was made was not on his behalf. It was whatever. You heard about what happened with Neo?
No.
He said something that about the trans community, or it involved the trans community, and then people were upset. So then there was a statement released that he apologized, and then he came out and he was like, I didn't apologize, that was my publicist, I didn't apologize. Like, and I don't know the background of business, how people have access to their Instagrams to make these statements, and it makes you feel like, is anything real? Like, is anything they're saying really how they feel about anything? But I feel like, why are y'all hiring people where it's not clear? Like, don't post this till I prove it. Like, I feel like if I was I guess when you're at that level, you gotta let stuff go. You hire people, they do their job, and you have to trust them to do their job. But I do think when it comes to something like social media, where it's like, whatever you put up here, I mean, literally, we had a president who was posting news, national, like, political news on Twitter. So when you know people are like watching social media, and like the things that you say on social media, they're gonna take it seriously. I don't think it should just be looked at as, I'm gonna hire this person to handle this part. I think you need to make sure that you're watching it. You need to have approval over it, because I don't really see how you're hiring people that are just, your whole brand could be ruined overnight because somebody said something online that you didn't feel like, that you don't agree with as a brand or as a person. Like, it could be ruined. So I don't know why people are just hiring anybody and just like.
Right. And I feel like that's why, like, the mission statement, the vision statement, and things of that sort is so important in business, because basically it puts everyone on the same page. It aligns everyone. So if you already know, like, these are my values, and you don't believe in these values, don't ever think you ought to come work for me, because it's like, we don't even really align for real. And you couldn't even speak on my behalf because you don't even understand where I'm coming from. So I think that's why it's the vision statement, the mission statement is just so important, and the values. Like, what, because that's how you typically should bring your team, bring people on your team that who everything aligns. The mission aligns, the vision aligns, the values align. But when people are not clear of that, I think that's where the miscommunication could come in at. Like, maybe the person who wrote that for Steve, you get that he was motivating or, always, they probably saw the inside him. They probably saw the messy side of Steve.
Right. They might have had that conversation.
Exactly. It felt like it was okay to post that because they had that conversation with him, but it's a difference between conversation with your friends and then what you put, out there for the world to see.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey Stranger Network is sponsored by Unofficial K, a beauty and fashion brand that caters to plus-size women looking to gain a higher level of confidence through the clothing that they wear. They have styles specifically for your birthday, vacation trips, club nights, date nights, and all special occasions that you'd want to look good for. Be sure to check them out at www.realunofficialk.com. You can also follow them on all social media platforms at realunofficialk. But yeah, so that, you just really got to watch what you do in public. And then that just brings us to the situation with Santana's boyfriend. What is his name?
Zell Swag.
Zell, yeah. Erica Mena and Bambi. I guess they went to the club. I'm laughing because it was so funny, the clip. They went to the club and Erica Mena, Zell, well, really Erica Mena, BNB got into an argument, but Zell, you know, the male, so he was really kind of like protecting him, whatever. Boy, you saw was Santana storming out. He pushed the security so hard and it was just so funny. Like, I just can't even get the vision out of my head, right? He moved fast, real fast. But anyway, more of the story, you know, he got on the internet, he was saying, like, I don't play by my name. I will get out of Dodge quick. Like, I will get out of there quick. So that's what he did, because he's like, I'm not into none of that. I don't get into none of that. And he know his name mean a lot. He got a lot to lose behind that. You get what I'm saying? He has a lot going on. He's like the face of like makeup brand. Like, you know, he's him, you know? Yeah. Versus them. Mm-hmm. They are a brand too, but it's like on a different type of level. Exactly. I'm just thinking about how he ran, you know? But yeah, so it's like, you know, you really gotta protect your name, you gotta protect your brand, especially if your name is a brand. You gotta protect that at all costs. Like, you can't even allow anything to mess up what you got going on.
And one thing he said, he was like, Zell knows that I don't play that. Because like a lot of people be like, you ran out when I was going through this or whatever. It's like, okay, but I got a lot to lose. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna be going through all this, doing this, these your friends, then that's on y'all.
Exactly.
I'm not involving myself in that.
Yeah, and don't put me in that. Don't think I'm about to deal with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah. But yeah, and
that's maturity too. To be able to be like, no, I gotta put this first.
Exactly. And to know like, I can't even be in this environment. This environment does not support who I'm becoming or who I'm trying to be. No, I can't be here. Mm-hmm. This don't align with whatever I got going on. Exactly. I can't be here. I can't be here with you, and I can't be here in this situation. And it's we could probably do that at the house. Right. But we ain't about to do this where you got all these people who got their phones out. You know, somebody quick to pull their phone out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, no, you're not about to record me looking crazy and I'm messing up potential deals. No, absolutely not. But that too, that leads into like a situation that happened with Ari. She said something about like domestic. It was something about like domestic violence.
Oh, on the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast, because I watched that podcast. I saw the episode and I watched it when it happened. And I was like, oh no, that is not gonna go over well. Yeah. She said on the podcast Mona asked her. Basically, they were talking about relationships and what kind of toxicity, and she was like, I like a certain level of toxic. Like, did she say she said she liked for somebody? I feel like she said something about pull a knife out, or did she say a gun? Oh, she said something crazy. I don't want to misquote her. I really don't. So y'all can look for that. She definitely said that she liked something that's really not healthy in a relationship. And it's domestic violence, and she ended up losing brand deals behind it.
Right, specifically Rihanna.
Yeah, because that's a person that went through something, and then you just basically promoted it, and you got to be careful.
Exactly.
Like even like even like I'm conscious of it, even when I'm on social media. Like, I think about it like, I don't comment on everything. Yeah. Like, I might have a thought or whatever, but you don't know who's going to see this. Right. Everybody can see it. It's social media. And in my future, somebody could be, just like how people be on Twitter saying stuff about a certain person, and then years later they say they want to work with that person, and it comes back up like, but you said this, and that in 2013, so you're never working with that person.
They want you to stand there so bad, like, people don't grow.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't comment on everything that I have a comment about. I keep it to myself sometimes because I don't want it to affect me later. You got to be careful. You can't just say anything.
Yeah. I feel like I wasn't always like that. Like, it's certain stuff I don't do on social media. But then it's certain stuff that I probably shouldn't do on social media. And I'll be like, dang, maybe I shouldn't do that. But it's nothing like OD. I don't feel like I'm OD on social media.
You do be on the Shade Room, but you don't be saying nothing crazy.
Yeah, but
you always at the top comment on Shade Room.
Nah, because I feel like that helps with my engagement, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Definitely help with my engagement, and then it'd be just like, people be liking it. I'm like, okay, come follow me. But yeah, yeah, I feel like I think more about it now. And that was, I feel like it was the reason why I had to separate myself from my brand. Because for a long time, I did not have a business page. I only had one Instagram, and I was operating from one Instagram. But once I saw the value in having a separate business page, like having my own personal business page and then a Real Unofficial K business page, I saw a value in that. So that's what made me split it apart. I literally started Real Unofficial K from scratch. But Kaylani J is where basically I built everything, the platform I built, you know. But once I noticed like myself can be a brand, because people started asking me to like promote for them and things of that sort. So that's two separate brands. That's two separate incomes really.
Could you talk about that more? Because I was thinking about, should I merge my crocheting page with my regular page? Like, should I be splitting that up? And so, yeah, could you talk about more like why you made that decision? Like, what is the benefit of splitting up your brand from your personal?
Okay, so the benefit is number one, my audience. I started to like really market and learn the value of marketing. So I learned like I'd rather have 3,000 followers on my clothing business page that I know that these are my intended target audience, rather than 100K followers of some randoms, because it's going to do more value. 3K is going to do way more value than 100K. That is not even in my, or 10% of that might be in my target audience. So it was that, and then like I said, people was asking me to promote for them because of the amount of followers or the engagement or just whatever. But I didn't feel comfortable promoting my clothes and then promoting other clothing brands. Mm-hmm. So I knew like basically if this is my audience for my clothing brand, I need to only strictly promote my clothing for this. But if I have someone else who's they want me to promote their clothing brand because they see how well I do it on my own, why not? You know, separate the two. So it was that really opportunity. I didn't want to shorten myself of opportunity. I didn't want to shorten myself.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So it was really just seeing the value and potential. Mm-hmm. And I had a lot of potential, being that like people just wanted me to promote and like content. It was an influencer before it was a content creator. So I was more of an influencer rather than only someone who modeled clothes. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like it was just it was way more to it.
And you can create separate streams of income that way. Yeah,
and I saw the value of it. I saw the opportunity. Influencers were really making a lot of money at the time. Mm-hmm. Still to this day, they're still making a lot of money, but they was just making a lot of money. Like, why would I short myself of that opportunity? Mm-hmm. So I think that's really what made me split the two. Okay. And then also too, like, I didn't always only my clothes. Like, it was stuff I would buy from like Pretty Little Thing or Fashion Nova and stuff like that, but I didn't always want to tag Fashion Nova or Pretty. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just want to wear it. You know, like I don't want to tag them. Yeah. You know, so it's like more so like I don't want to confuse people. Or if I wear something from Pretty Little Thing, is this on the website? Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, no, it's not. I tell them where I got it from, but still, just having that separate, those separate pages has really worked out. And then also too, how can I say, credibility. I started building business credit, stuff like that. Like, you need that type of stuff when you really like trying to establish a brand presence. Even like to this day, like if I'm at work, I feel way comfortable giving people at work my business page rather than my personal page. Right. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's a form of marketing too. So it's like, you know, just getting comfortable with, this is my business page. It's really about business and business only. Right. I could probably scare a potential customer away with something I put on my personal page. You get what I'm saying? So no. Yeah. You know, I just saw the value in like really just establishing the identity of each.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, sometimes I probably put something on my personal page and I got a business put on my personal page. And, you know, it still won't affect my business page or my intended target audience.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, yeah.
I get it. The Hey Stranger Network podcast is brought to you by Tribe Vibes ATL. Tribe Vibes ATL recommends family-friendly restaurants and events and travel. Are you looking for family-friendly things to do? You can follow Tribe Vibes ATL on all platforms at Tribe Vibes ATL. You can also find them on www.tribevibesworld.com.
You want to play a game?
Yes.
Okay, let's play a game. So I feel like this game can be like question and answers. I mean, you know, questions and answers in regards to like brand development or like business owner, boss babe-ish questions. Yeah. So I'll go, because I know like you have your own business. I have my own business, right?
I guess I do.
What do you guess?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like LLC. It's just like
But just because you don't have LLC
a
don't
shop.
mean a shop. But no, like just because you don't, I think that's important. See, look, that's good as a cure, because like it's really important. Like just because you don't have an LLC don't mean you don't have a business. Like you can be it's like a sole prop. The word is really hard. It's like
sole proprietor.
Yeah, that I'd be having to spell out sole proprietorship. Like you can be one of those. You don't necessarily, or you can even only have a DBA. You don't, just because you don't have an LLC don't mean you don't have a business.
Okay.
Or it don't mean your business not official. It's people who operate for years on years and they don't have an LLC.
Yeah.
Like it's really like, you know, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do have a business.
Yes.
No, but you know, I can just be like, you know, we can literally go back and forth, and I'll ask you questions, you ask me questions, because it's really good to be able to connect with your friend on a business level. Like I like that, the fact that we can have, you know, business related conversations, and it's not only strictly about clubbing, or it's not only strictly about having fun. It's more so like when they get down to business, we able to bounce ideas or, you know, point of views or perspectives off of each other. So you can go first.
Okay. Okay, so when you're shopping with a business, or when you're thinking about shopping with a new business, what attracts you to a business most? Like what will get you to give that business your business?
I feel like when you're a business and you know your SHIT, like that's what attracts me, because I know you're an expert in whatever you're doing. Professionalism, that's what attracts me as well. I'm just laughing because you know, like sometimes the websites, like people be having websites and their websites be yelling at you.
Yes, caps lock and stuff.
That would make me not book. No. That would make me not book, not shop, none of that. Like, come on, like don't. I think that is so important. People don't understand how tacky that is. Like, don't yell at me through that website.
Exactly.
Like that really stopped me from shopping with somebody. But yeah, like when you just operate it like as a professional business, I think that's what attracts me to businesses. Just well put together too. Yeah, and you actually show up. Like on social media, like you're not a business that haven't posted in a year. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, I had found this one business and they had like really, really great, it was like body butter, and they haven't posted. It's about to be a year they haven't posted, but they body butter is like fire as hell. So I even inboxed them and everything, and there's just no response. It's like, damn, like they didn't even put like we're closing. Like, you know, that communication is so crucial.
Right.
So stuff like that, like I would love to know if y'all were close. So I probably would have brought like the biggest jar y'all had. You get what I'm saying? Or multiple of the biggest jars y'all had, because it was really so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a present business, that's what attracts me.
Yeah.
Cause
active.
Yeah, active. Like you'll go in there and you'll see like, okay, they've been acting 2 days ago. I know they real.
Right.
You know, there's some effort there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what attracts you to businesses?
Probably just being able to relate to whatever they have or whatever they sell. The reviews. I'm big on reviews. Like I really check reviews.
Okay.
So if they have reputation, their reputation is a big deal. Not too much like following though. Like, I'm not saying like they have to have a lot of followers or like, because you know it's a lot of places here, especially in Atlanta or major cities in general that are like Instagram popular.
Right.
But they're not necessarily the best business people, or the food is not the best. They're just popular. So
yeah,
they don't need to be popular. They just have to have a good reputation, like good reviews, whatever.
I like that you mentioned that. I'm gonna let you finish your sentence before I jump into what I want to say.
But I don't think I have much else that I really, probably good marketing. Mm-hmm. If the marketing is good, I'll be like, because it might not even be something I want. Right. But you did a good job marketing it. Like, I'm about to buy this curling wand that I saw on TikTok just because the girl did a good job saying it works. Yeah. I wasn't even looking for that. Yeah. And I'm going to get it.
Yeah. Like, you just sold me. I got to get that now. Yeah. So when you said about the reviews and how, like, some businesses are Instagram popular, I think that's so important because a lot of businesses are Instagram popular, and a lot of businesses, like, if you was to shut Instagram down today, they probably would lose more than half of their clientele because Instagram is their only place that they can go to keep up with them. A lot of businesses, especially small businesses, like, they don't have like a marketing email list, or if they do have one, they don't utilize it. And I think that is so important. Like, you need to be directing that traffic to a subscribers list or email list, or even like the text subscriber list. Like, you need to literally be directing that traffic somewhere stable, because that's a stable place. So that's so important. Like, I remember a minute ago Instagram blacked out, and that was like so crucial to the social media world because they couldn't promote. Like, social media really play a huge part in like marketing and just really getting people aware of your business. I just remember that it was just so crucial. Like, everybody was like literally freaking out, like, oh, I couldn't promote my business because like nobody could see nothing. It was literally like a blackout. Right. You remember that? Yeah, I do remember that. So it was like, that's why you need a email marketing list. Like, that's why you need.
But I remember during that time, some websites were sending emails like, "Oh, Instagram is out. Come over to
yeah." So it's like, stuff like, it's so crucial. You get what I'm saying? Like that, like just being able to have your customers or your potential customers in one spot is crucial. Well, not only one spot, but you get what I'm saying? Just having them somewhere stable, like that marketing, that is a stable list. So I don't care what business you are in. I don't care if you provide a service. You need a marketing list, email. You need that. You need to get all your customers or your clients their emails. Like, you need that. Like, that is like so crucial. I don't even think people understand how crucial that is. Like, even when like people have like I don't know, sports teams, you need to be getting all of the parents or the participants emails. Like, that is a form of communication. Like, we really check our emails. It's not like we don't check our emails. Like, when you can't contact somebody by phone, you need to revert to email. Right. You get what I'm saying? Or some people really do revert to the email. So I think that's like so crucial. But yeah, social media, only being present on social media is not enough. Like, you need a different presence too. Yeah, because social media literally can shut down the day. And then what are you gonna do? Even if you don't have a business too, content creators and everything, you need to start getting those people over to somewhere else. Exactly. Like, that's why I feel like it's so important. Like, content creators maybe have a website, right? Like someone, they can put their email there. Like, they're interested in whatever you got going on. they can put their email there, and that way you have that. And it's another way to market. Like, oh, I posted a new video today. I posted. Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's like just so crucial. I think that was all I wanted to say about that. Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay. So, do you think it is important for you? Yeah, do you think it's important for you to support your friend's business?
I do, think that people should support their friends' business, but I also think that all businesses should focus on strangers. I don't think that they should focus on getting support from their friends. Because the reality of it is that you're not going to get the support. Your business is not going to run on your friends.
Right.
It's not going to run on your family or your friends. Nobody has enough family and friends to run a substantial, successful business. You have to focus on strangers. But I do think, if you can support, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's important to support your friend, because support can support your friend's business, or I would say support your friend within the business, because support can look many different ways. Like, support can literally just be sharing posts, support can literally just be showing up to the friend event, so it literally just, it depends. So I think that's I feel like that's important in a friendship. I don't feel like it should be like a requirement or expectation. You get what I'm saying? But I think if I know that my friend is passionate about her business, I do want to show up to her event to support her and let her know that, I'm here. I support you.
Right.
It was something else you said. I'm trying to think. What did you say? It was something that
I said focus on strangers.
Yeah. So the focus on strangers, I think that's so important. You literally can get so far by focusing on strangers. The strangers are literally your target audience. You probably can sell the stranger the dream way before you can sell your family or your friends. What I've noticed, even in my entrepreneurship journey, strangers supported me way more than anybody. I don't want to say anybody, but more than people I've known for years. Strangers can probably see the vision with you, whereas it's people who they won't necessarily see the vision until it's already developed. You get what I'm saying? You already getting recognition for it, but the strangers, they'll root you on like no other. They gonna big you up. You get what I'm saying?
And they'll return. Your family and your friends, they'll probably be let me just go ahead support you real quick,
right?
And that's it.
Exactly.
But a stranger is more likely to be a returning customer, especially if you give them good customer service. They gonna be I like shopping with them. I'm gonna go back.
Yeah. One thing about a stranger, they're not gonna always ask for discounts. They're gonna subscribe to your website for discounts. Your family gonna expect for you that discount to be already entered at checkout. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Or even your friends.
Or in my case, free.
Yeah. Subscribe to what I got going on. Subscribe to my website, because you guaranteed a discount. I'm telling you. The way emails flow, you're guaranteed a discount. No, I'm not giving you no discount personally. Go subscribe. Just
right.
Support me in that way, because that stuff like that really, really matters. And then also that too, that keeps you organized. I don't want to have to think about your checkout. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm really speaking from family and friends. I don't have to think about their checkout. You're going to get that discount if you subscribe. You ain't got to bother me.
Yeah.
But for real, yeah. So I just think it's not a requirement though. Or I don't expect it, but I do appreciate it. It make me happy when my family and my friends support me.
All right.
Yeah. Because I could be doing anything in the world. I'm doing something positive. Support me.
Yeah, you could be selling foot pics on OnlyFans.
What?
I said you could be selling feet pics on OnlyFans.
You really trying to give me that idea? Yeah, y'all see this? She really encouraging me to sell feet pics.
She should though. Streams of income.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna think about that. How you promote that without promoting that? I don't want nobody to know I'm selling feet pics.
You gotta money from. I be seeing people do it.
I'm promoting that.
Yeah, if you want to be underground with it, you gotta create a new page, and it just gotta be your feet.
How do you find feet customers? That's literally starting from scratch.
It's not though. You use hashtags.
Oh yeah.
Why do I know all this?
Yeah, Yeah, you be selling feet pics.
I know all this and I don't know, but I thought about it before, but I don't have the feet for it. I don't.
I'm sorry. It's just so funny because you're really like serious for real.
I thought about it before because
God.
it's like they really make a lot of money selling feet pics, and it's like that's so easy.
You gotta help me set it up.
Yeah, I'll help you. And what I tell you, you can do anything after you watch 3 YouTube videos about it. So that's all you gotta do.
I'm gonna go watch somebody.
Yeah,
Like,
how to sell foot pics.
I wonder how do they start? Like,
They set up their account, and it's a girl on TikTok, a black woman, and she's teaching how to do it. I can't remember her name.
really, I'm pretty sure people buy into it too.
Yeah, she teaches people how to.
Do she have nice feet?
Yeah,
Okay.
but she does like heels, like in heels. That's really.
Does
what
she show her feet, or she just show like like the how could I say it, like the arch in her feet, or she do that?
all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's what your customer. Sometimes you'll get requests. Sometimes, or you could just have like, what you want to do when they buy it, but your customer will be like, I want to see you with pink toenail polish, or I want to see you arch your feet, or I want to see you walking heels. Like,
That's insane.
yeah,
How much do they get from it? Like a lot of money?
they be getting a lot of money,
I wonder
like
how much
thousands a month. From
For
what I
feet
see on
pics?
Instagram and TikTok, the people who do it. And I really don't understand why more people don't do it. Like, it's just your feet.
I think it's just like it's weird.
I mean, it is a form of sex work, I guess, but it's just your feet. Like,
It's a form of because they be like getting off on it,
yeah, but they gonna get off on anything.
right?
As we know, they'll get off on an Instagram picture. Like,
It's crazy though. But yeah, new business coming soon. Okay, so what's the next question? Is it my turn, or did I answer all of them?
I think, was it, whose turn? Who
It
asked
was
the
yours.
last
I
question?
asked you, right? How did I end up talking?
How did you end up talking? I don't even remember.
Me either.
No, I asked you to let. Oh no, I did have one more question.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you think is the most difficult thing about running a business?
Not having a team.
I was going to ask you that too. And now you just reminded me. I wanted to ask you that too. I wanted to ask you, do you have a team? Because I don't know if you do, if you don't, and why not?
So I don't have a team. I would love a team. I think it's very hard to get a group of people with the same passion as you. I literally, I have a passion for what I do. Like, I like doing it. Like, you don't have to pay me, and I will still put the same energy in getting dressed. Like, you don't have to pay me for that. Like, I just love looking cute. I love looking good. And I feel like that's really what my brand is about. I love the confidence that it gives me from looking cute or looking good. I don't even gotta go anywhere. It's just you can't find a lot of people with the same energy towards that. Yeah, you just can't find a lot of people with the energy without money being involved. So I think that's part of the reason why I don't have a team. But I feel like a team. So I look at a team different now. Before, I used to think a team had to be like in person, and you really don't have to have an in-person team. You can have a virtual team. But I tried a virtual team, and I don't like that. Like, that's like going on what do you call it? Fiverr.
Yeah, I used to be a virtual assistant.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's really dope. But yeah, it's like going on Fiverr, hiring. It's just not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
You need a dedicated person. Like,
I need
somebody. Yeah.
Right. I need like 2 people. I need a model. But yeah, so like, it's just I don't like the virtual team. But you can have a team virtually, and it does work. It really, really do work. But I just feel like I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I don't think it aligned with what I was going for at the time. And I really feel like I need more so like models. I need people to wear the clothing. And like I feel like a graphic designer, I can do that virtually, yeah. But everything else that I need, like a cameraman, like I need all of those essential things like in person. So it's really, really hard. Like editors, like, you know, things of that sort. So I would say that's probably why I don't have a team. But it is difficult. I don't want to run my business with me only. Yeah. Because it's hindering. Where I could be had I had a team. So I think that's really like the reality of it. I mean, I'm doing good. I would like to only be the marketer for my team and like the brains behind it all. I don't even want to be the model. You know, like I just want to call the shots. Like, here, this is what we need to do. This is how we gonna say this. This is like how we gonna you know, let the world see us. You know, like this is what we stand for. This is what we represent. I want to be that. You know, I don't really want to be the model. I never really wanted to be the model, but people like seeing me in my clothes. So that's something I learned. Yeah. Like, I got a good effect rather than a different person putting them in the clothing. Yeah. I noticed that.
Because it's like you're putting yourself behind the brand. Like, I stand behind this. I wear these clothes. Like, and you do. Yeah. Like, right now. Right. Like, she really do wear. Like, she wears them and she tests them. Like, the quality of her clothing. Like, she wears them out to see how they wear. Like, she really does. Like,
I always got something on Official K. Like, I always do.
It's not just for the pictures. Like, you really be wearing your clothes. Yeah. And that's good, though.
Yeah, it is. But, I mean, it's great. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I still just want to be behind the scenes.
Yeah. That's my goal, too, with everything. All my social media, everything. To scale everything till I have a team. Like, grow it all till I can afford to outsource.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really power in outsourcing. It really is. Yeah.
But, you know, I am also a DIYer.
Yeah.
I'll be trying to
love that
DIY. But I think we can, you know, close it out here. Yeah. And, you know, make sure y'all are letting us know in the comments what questions you have. We'd love to give y'all advice on any questions, anything that you are looking for a friend. You want to talk to somebody, leave it in the comments, send us a DM. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, anything business related. Yeah, we just, you know, we talk about boss babe stuff too, business, all that good stuff. So let us know what y'all think. Let us know if y'all have any like business questions or just any friendship questions or anything. Any advice, let us know.
Bye.
Bye, strangers.
Hey, stranger. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. We're so excited to continue these meaningful conversations every Thursday. Make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube and you're following us on all platforms at Hey Stranger Network. Don't miss our journey as two strangers navigating living in a new city, making friends as an adult, networking, dating, and married life. We love to hear from you, so be sure to leave your comments and let us know what's going on in your life. And don't forget to talk to a stranger this week.